I told them that I would be classy. From all of my classes, passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on. Cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places. Double R, 70-inch interfaces. And they faces. Twin Mercedes and they heartbeat like I showed them the aces. No need for the brace, we tying up laces. That's on an everyday basis. I done be cases. I'm talking Jada and Maces. Ski masks on, blur the faces. Nike replacements, burn the aces. Bought a new rollie, I'm changing faces. Give me my files while I'm here, I won't let them. I'm changing faces. Give me a second, I'll reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime, make the drop top disappear. See, in the crop top, when the block got telekinesis. Everything I own, we don't do leases. I'm in the wind, like the crushed nylon Nike fleeces. I gotta win, that mean ripping competition to pieces. I never die, that mean I would never know what deceased is. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landed. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly. Fly. Grab my hand and just fly. Fly. Maybe I'm underrated, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm legendary, if only it running my block. #1 draft pick, they watching me shooting my shots. You wouldn't.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Always a big home court advantage here in the Mile High City, and the Nuggets will look to use it as they get ready to take the court. One of you of downtown Denver, a wonderful night in the Mile High City. Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our Sunday night broadcast. Hi everyone, here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, take it away.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late. Agents using their leverage to get their clients to a more glamorous situation.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. And it's Big Dog in at the 3 slot. And for the Nuggets, and it's the chosen one in at the 2 spot. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Here's Boomer. And a missed layup. Pass to P. Here's the bulldozer. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. From the arc. Drains the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Count it. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Boomer. Out to the right wing. Pass to Big Smooth. Tries a 9-footer. And too long on the shot. Here's Black Hole. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Can't hit that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Big Dog to the left wing. Pass to Jordan. Here's Big Dog. Inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Here's Black Hole. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. It's tipped. Here's Big Dog. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
And that one misses. The Nuggets trail. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's the chosen one. He's off on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Now Jordan. Pass to Big Dog. Here's Big Smooth. Here's Boomer. Here's Big Smooth, and it's rejected. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The Bulls making a switch here. The Nuggets have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Pass to Black Hole. Here's the chosen one. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
Jordan with it. Now Wood. 1:25 left in the first quarter. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. 4 on the clock. From deep, tipped, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. The Nuggets making a switch here. Here's the chosen one. 5 points in the game. Got a piece of it. Pass to Shake and Bake. Here's Black Hole. Guarded by Wood. Here's the kid. Launches it. The shot off that time.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Out to the wing. Wood outside. 43 seconds left now in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Big Smooth. He has 6. And again, Chicago no good. Here's the chosen one. Pass to the kid. Here's Skinny. Here's Black Hole. Pulls it. That one is off. Jordan with it. Lets it go from 11. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Nuggets ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And some good action possession in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And it's Skinny in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Fires from the wing. Big Smooth with a rebound. Chicago trailing here. To the paint. Here's the chosen one. All right, Clark, in your heyday, you were a real force on the glass. What impresses you about today's rebounding experts?
Well, the rebounding piece of the game has not changed. It's all about timing, positioning, and desire to retrieve the ball. And I had that, and rebounding is universal and timeless. If you can rebound at the highest level in college, then typically you're a good rebounder in the pros. And if you rebound in the pros in the 50s or 60s, you'd be able to rebound in the pros in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. So that part of my game, I know without any doubt, would still transfer today.
Here's the kid. The Bulls making their last shot. Pass to the chosen one. Off target from outside. Launches a 3. Doesn't go for him. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. Pass to the franchise. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Boomer. The Bulls with another miss. The Nuggets have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. 13 feet out, and it's good for 2. 7 points in the game.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by, Mr. Fundamentals. He drops it from range. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
Ah, the Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. The Nuggets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to the kid. Here's Skinny. Here's the bulldozer. Here's P. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Take it away. 1:56 left to play in the second quarter. Here's the bulldozer. Misses off the left iron. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Pass to Boomer. Here's Mr. Fundamentals.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
A minute 35 left in the first half. Pass to Big Dog. Shoots. Boomer can't get it to go. For Denver, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Black hole, that's good. He has 7.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Boomer. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. 6 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Big Dog. And again, no good by Chicago. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They're really working the paint now.
So both teams changing it up here. The Bulls have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Jordan. Wood outside to stop the run. Here's Big Smooth. Takes a 13-footer. That one rolls around and rims out. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's the kid. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Jordan. Pass to Big Smooth. Back to Jordan. Fires the 3. Second chance effort. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's... off the mark. And we finished off one half of play. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 8. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. I'm here alongside Coach Malone.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A pretty close game from the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They led by 2 after the first. They found a nice groove in the second quarter, running out to an 8-point lead. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Nuggets?
They made every possession count by them. Very disciplined about protecting the ball and making the right play. If they keep this up, the lead should be safe. Don't get cocky and lose just because you're ahead.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Bulls.
Obviously, that was UGLY. It's ugly. Shooting under 30% from the field, disorganized, chucking up bad shots. Man, I tell you, they have to adjust their play, and they got to get better looks.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Denver in the lead. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. And it's Jordan in at the 2-guard spot. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's the bulldozer. Pass to Skinny to the left side wing. Here's Black Hole. 5 on the clock. Here's the chosen one, covered by Jordan. And it's the chosen one missing. Well, the Bulls shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Here's Boomer. Here's the floater. It's hauled in by P. There's a chance of their lead hitting double digits here.
And that really would put them in control.
And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. Here's the bulldozer. Off the inbound, no good.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity for mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Pass to Big Smooth. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And that one misses. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. And Denver's shooting just 38% for this game so far. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to P. Here's the chosen one, covered by Jordan. Here's Skinny. 5 to shoot. Knocked loose. Here's the chosen one. He's got 7.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness. No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Here's the bulldozer. Pass to the chosen one. The shot. The kid with a rebound.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Takes the 3. Jordan misses. For Denver, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Here's P. No luck on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Pass to Black Hole. Fires the 3. Goes back up. And P gets it to go. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Now here's Jordan. Here's Boomer. Pass to Big Dog. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Big Smooth. No good that time. Here's the chosen one, covered by Jordan. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. That one's good for 2.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Chicago calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Both teams will make substitutions. Nuggets on D. Wood outside. Pass to the franchise. Now Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Big Smooth. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Nuggets have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Going inside. Rebound by the Nuggets. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter here. The chosen one. Counted from distance. He's got 10.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Here's the franchise. And here's Jordan. To the inside. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Here's the bulldozer. Pass to the kid. Here's the chosen one. Guarded by Wood. The ball's knocked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. Here's the chosen one. Guarded by Wood. Here's the chosen one. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And so it's Denver in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Back to the game after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there for him.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And it's the chosen one. In at the three, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Big Smooth. The kid with a rebound. Pass to the bulldozer. Fires for three. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Now here's Wood. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Pass to Wood. Clock at 6. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Here's the franchise. Tipped away. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Here's the bulldozer. Here's the chosen one. Guarded by Wood. Here's the kid. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. 17-foot shot on the way. That one a little long. Denver has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Here's the kid. That three's off the mark. The Bulls have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Jordan high post. And again, no good by Chicago. The Nuggets have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's the kid. Pass to the bulldozer. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
So wide open there. He said, why not? That's like a warm-up shot for him.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Jordan. Yep, count it.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
For Denver, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to P. Here's Black Hole. Here's the bulldozer. Offensive rebound. Here's P. Got a hand on it. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Big Dog. Big Smooth can't hit. To the middle. Here's P. No good with a layup. Well, Chicago's shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Over to the wing. Pass to Jordan. Here's Boomer. Here's the kid. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, really the standout element of his game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside but cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
Inside, here's P, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Big Smooth. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Many coaches like to play matchups. Right there, the height advantage is all he needs.
Here's the chosen one. Covered by Jordan. Pass to the chosen one. Shot clock at 5. Here's the bulldozer. Covered by Jordan. The bulldozer can't get it to go.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Here's Big Dog. 14 feet away. Here's Boomer. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Pass to Black Hole. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's the bulldozer. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence too.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Tell I can see the fin. Beware knowing he pretend. Aware that be sneaking in. Prepare for who was peeking in during boss talking. Now they see the win. The season in for reaching in the peak is something unseen. I can the pen for ink and see these rappers shrink whenever they mention me.